welcome to the stream. How is it going? It's me, Jess, and I'm back tonight, as you can see, with more King's Quest III AGID fan remake. This is the VGA point and click version. I had to make sure I knew what those letters actually were. As I began to say them, I became less and less confident, but now I'm quite confident it's AGDI. See how confidently I said that? But yeah, it's more King's Quest III, and we're making real progress. It's been a little stop and go as we have tried to escape the clutches of the evil wizard Manannan and had to sneak around and gather spell components and hide them under our bed. And we just keep feeding this guy porridge. He can't get enough porridge. I'm curious to see what kind of porridge related adventures we can have tonight. But welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you, Ben. How are you doing? Good to see you, Jerry. I hope you're well. There's Grayson. Oh my goodness. Packet Gang, good to see you. There's actually another way to deal with Medusa in this game. Thank you, Packet Gang. I had no idea. I was just going with my old King's Quest III solution, but there's an alternative solution there. Yeah, I think I've seen a screenshot maybe on Moby Games that suggested a separate solution that I didn't get. Maybe a less murdery solution. I went with maximum murder, so I could try to get as many murder points as possible. I don't know if this game is tracking murder points, but if it is, Alexander's racking them up. Oh no, Ben, you decided now would be a good time to make a bedside table. Oh no, yeah, you can't start furniture assembly, I feel like, after probably 7 p.m. And even that is really like pushing it. All in. That's the thing. You can't stop. You'll never be able to pick it back up. Hey, Crimson. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Okay, so we're nearly there. We're about to defeat the wizard Manannan. He's up from his nap.
I am ravenous. Fix me something immediately.
I'll fix you. So yeah, luckily we keep going to the Three Bears cottage and stealing their porridge. Oh wow, Ben, this is one of 2 bedside tables. And you're thinking to yourself right now, after I put the first one together, the second one's going to come
Manannan
so easily.
Is impatiently waiting for his food.
Incorrect.
His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
All right, here's your ding-dang porridge.
You can't...
Yeah, I got a cat head. I really need to make a moat out of that awesome head. Oh yeah, Tip Via, good to see you first of all, but yeah, this game explicitly talks about there being other Gwydions before the Gwydion we know and love. So yeah, it's very much like Manannan absolutely killed a bunch of people. We're just the latest in a long line of kids. All right. We'll just go back up and go to sleep. That's what I do as soon as I do any chore in real life as well. That's what makes this game so accurate and true to life. As soon as I do any chore, it's like, bedtime for me. All right. Sleep a little while. We'll wake up. We'll go see where Manannan's going to next. And I believe our next outing, we will be able to get the spell components we need to craft an evil spell.
I have decided to take a journey.
Great. You do you, bro. All right, let's get all of our cool stuff that we have hidden under the bed. Tikal. Okay, so when we last left off, we were about to get the loot we needed, which is L-U-T-E, not L-O-O-T. The loot we needed from the tavern in town, but we simply ran out of time. Before we had a chance to do it, unfortunately, we had to get back because our wizard master was hungry. And that's how it is sometimes. Sometimes your wizard master's hungry. What am I going to do? Let my wizard master go hungry?
You pull out your magic map.
Okay, so we're going to want to go to town. Don't
You
let me
feel a
forget to get more
strange
porridge
pulling sensation.
before I go back. Okay, tavern. Tavern on the Brown. Okay. Let's see here. That loot. All right, so we have a potion that should give us magical musical
The
ability.
nightshade juice sloshes around.
Probably shouldn't drink nightshade juice. Feels like the wrong
The
choice.
jar is filled with liquefied musical talent.
Here we go.
You
Got
start
it.
to feel creative, inspired, and ready to play your heart out. You might say you feel musically inspired.
I believe that is a reference to Brandon Bloom, who I'm guessing did some of the music for this game, who goes by Musically Inspired on various Sierra-related forums. It's too bad musicians can't find some sort of substance that enhances their
I'm ready to play.
creativity.
Wonderful.
It's too bad this only exists in the realm of fantasy. Wow, what a strange sound to come from a lute. That's ludicrous.
When you look upon me, you see only stone, but the soul left within me's my own.
Yeah? Go on.
Touch me with song, my pain is gone.
Sorry, you're a little pitchy, dog. Can't send you to Hollywood. This is the
That
first
sure
song
was
in the
the
Sierra
best
game.
performance I've heard.
When was the last one?
There wasn't a last one. That was the first performance I've ever heard. My daddy told me all about the last boy who played here.
When was that?
About 17 years ago.
The last Gwydion.
Anyhow, you played so well just now. I see no reason not to let you have the thing.
Thank you.
That's right. The musical inspiration may not cover vocals. I mean, I guess it inspired the lyrics and the backing tune. But yeah, I don't know if the musical talent made it all the way to vocal stylings. Then again, it's bold to put any kind of song into your fan game. Good for them for overachieving.
The acorns surround rocks rest. Rock. They're
Yeah, the developers were definitely filling themselves with this game. There's no question. They were going all out. I mean, there were songs in the last game too. Hi,
Pain
guy.
throbs to my chores, replacing toys. What are they for? Can I feel joy? I've never heard the sounds of cheers. Only the birds see tears falling.
Is this guy using ChatGPT to write his poetry?
Perhaps this will help to inspire you.
This is it! My answer! The key to unlocking the creative force inside! Dawn, it's time to go.
Hey, Dick
The
Danza.
journey's long, my pace won't slow. I'll prove that I have not been beat. There's nothing here, so on my feet, the future's waiting.
Sure. Why not, actually?
It's a pity you didn't have any talent potion left to give him.
Good gag. I mean, I agree. That goes in the good gag pile. All right.
You peer into the empty pitcher. At the bottom, the word Vandalmere has been etched. You're not... You're not...
Let's see here. Oh no, it's bandits. It's slow jogging bandits.
Boulders abound. They would...
This is still the prettiest screen in all of King's Quest. Even if it looks better in the AGI version. Oh, a hole.
The hole is deep, much longer than your arm. There appears to be a glass bottle at the bottom.
Strange.
Bandovmir.
You successfully fill
did
the
it.
hole with water and thoroughly soak yourself in the process. The pitcher slips out of your hands and shatters at the bottom of the rock. The hole is filled with water. A bottle bobs on its surface.
Nice to meet you, Bottle
You
Bob.
take the glass bottle from the hole and discover a piece of paper inside.
Oh, a torn page, eh?
The piece of parchment has a magical incantation written on one side.
There we
You
go.
realize this is a page from the sorcery of old.
All right,
Where can I
oops.
find a mandrake root? I fear this land is barren of this rare vegetable. I have learnt it favors darker places. Perhaps the cave. It is my last hope.
All right, now we have the remaining page for the cat cookie, I suspect. We just need to grab some porridge. Let's magic map our way over there. That's more
You
efficient.
pull out.
We do still need to get back and brew that before
You
Manannan
feel a
returns.
strange pulling sensation.
Whoop. All right, here we go. Gang, we're rolling now. Witch's
There
brew?
is no answer.
So you let yourself in. Daventry royalty style.
Just right. So you take it with you.
All right, here we go, Gwydion. This is how we do it. This is how we run things here in Luldor. Okay, take a look at the old magic
You
mirror.
pull out.
Head back to the
You
house.
feel a strange
and
pulling
now we need to
sensation.
brew this ding dang turn a wizard into a cat cookie spell. And I'll have to figure out again what the solution to the puzzle to open up the bookcase was. I'll actually have to look at that again because I didn't write it down.
How long were you in the town, Coop? Just over a year. The wizard nabbed me after I made 2 centuries. What? You're not that old. In eggs, dear.
I don't think that's how chickens sound when they talk. Sorry, that's just my opinion. Okay. Key.
You unlock the oak cabinet using the brass key.
All right.
Inside,
wand.
you take it with.
Breaking in.
You quickly pull the levers
Oh,
in
there
the
we go.
correct sequence.
I don't need the code again. That's awesome. You're right, Packet Game. Okay. Let's go. Ooh, what more modern game would you like to see be made into an SCI or AGI remake? I mean, there are later day Sierra games. Like, I would love to see somebody do something with Mask of Eternity, or Gabriel Knight 3, or Quest for Glory 4 or 5 rather. Yeah, the 3D Sierra adventures, but those aren't modern. I mean, those are only modern if you're incredibly old like me. This is a great question, Dr. Mario. A modern game that I'd love to see demade into an old point and click. You know, weirdly, the first thing that came to mind, and I don't know if this would work. I think like an Assassin's Creed point and click game could be kind of fun. It's been a long time since I played Assassin's Creed, but I like the early entries in the series quite a bit. Like, if you could give me an Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2, I think you could build a fun little point and click adventure game around him. So I'm going to say that. Yeah, the Sam and Max Telltales would be a good one if we wanted to stick within the genre. I like that idea too.
You can't. You.
Hey, Ricky. Oh, what we got coming?
Be on the lookout for a serial thief on the loose who just stole porridge from the Three Bears, rookie. Now poor little bear has to go hungry tonight.
Thank you, Ricky. Ooh, System Shock. That's a good answer.
You can't.
I really can't. Is it really just not doable?
The piece of on the back of where can I find? The page feels very.
I wonder how I actually use the page to complete the spell.
You can't.
Huh. Okay, we've already done understanding the language of creatures. We've done flying like a bird. We haven't done teleport at random, but we need an empty spoon for that. And right now we have spoon with mud in it. What do I need to use the muddy spoon? Is that this one? Yeah, let's do brewing a storm. So we have ocean water. We have mud. We have toadstool powder. Okay. Let's see. 1 cup of ocean water.
You
into a
pour the
bowl.
cup of.
Light a charcoal brazier.
You light the charcoal brazier.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. Put 1 a slowly heat bowl.
You place the bowl of ocean. You
Okay.
remove the bowl before it starts to boil.
Then we're going to add the spoonful of mud.
You add a spoonful of mud to the bowl.
Gross. Okay, spoonful of mud. 1 pinch of toadstool powder. 1's toadstool
Toad
powder.
spittle. The cream colored.
There we go.
You add the toadstool powder. You save the empty.
Okay. Recite the spell. What? I did it wrong?
You shouldn't try making up your
What did I
own.
do wrong, I wonder? Okay, let's try this again. Brewing a storm. Oh, blow into the hot brew. Blow into the hot brew. There it is. Okay, so that was water in
You
the
pour
cup.
the cup of.
Then was it light the brazier?
You light.
Heat it up.
You place.
Before it
You
starts to
remove the-
boil, add ye mud,
You add a spoonful of mud to the bowl.
and then that's the point at which I need to blow it, right? Blow into the hot bowl. I wonder if that's just use? Maybe I should save. Nope. That's not how you blow into the bowl.
You shouldn't try making up your... The brown liquid inside...
Yeah, I use it on myself. Oh, the powder. Dang it. Got the toadstool powder. Thank you, Packing Cane.
You shouldn't try making up your own spell.
Got the toadstool powder. Classic
creep-
mistake.
You blow into the steaming
Okay.
bowl.
Now we're going to recite this spell.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the Brewing a Storm incantation.
We got this. We got this. This is
From
easy.
nature, I now call on thee, the power of the land and sea. When brew is stirred, all should be warned, the might of the approaching storm.
I like this performance by their Alexander. Wave a magic wand over the witch's woo.
You wave the magic wand over the bowl.
The 1, 2, 3 kid. Yes. Pour it into a jar. Is that a
It's
jar?
just an empty jar. You carefully pour the storm brew into the empty jar. The charcoal brazier burns out.
That wasn't a you should have turned off the brazier thing, was it? Storm get. Okay. So we have the brew a storm. Again, though, how am I going to use the missing page
This
here?
page had...
It feels like I should just be able to paste it into the book.
You re...
Oh, I guess I can. Okay, there you have it. It's as simple as that. Let's see. So we're going to grind 1 dried mandrake root with mortar and pestle. Where's our mandrake?
This
Are you a
is
pouch or a mandrake? Yeah, here we go. Here's the mandrake.
You place the dried man... You grind the dry...
Okay. Put the mandrake root powder in a bowl, is the word on the street.
You carefully place the man...
Okay. Next is going to be fish oil, cat hair, stir. Fish oil, cat hair, stir.
The dirty...
Fish oil, cat hair, stir.
A strong fishy smell. You pour 2 spoonfuls of fish
Okay.
oil into the bowl.
Fish oil. Where's cat hair?
You place the cat...
Okay, stir.
You carefully stir.
Now is it recite? Put the dough on the table.
You dump the oily dough.
Okay, separate
You
the
shape
two.
the oily dough into the shape of a cookie.
Okay, here we go. We're so
It
close.
hardens quickly.
Okay. Recite the following.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the turning another into a cat incantation.
Yeah, Ben, is this like ASMR for assembling
cat
furniture?
hair over which I toil to make a meal worse than the rack from this deceiving little snack.
Yeah, okay. Now let's wave a wand over this mess. That is my next step. All right, we have a cat cookie.
You wave the magic wand over the cookie.
Incantation, yes.
You have just created a cookie that, when eaten, will turn the victim into a cat forever.
I kind of missed the typing element. That was something I loved about the original game. I was a sicko who was like, yes, more of this.
The porridge conceals the crumbled cookie. It still looks as appetizing as ever.
Oh, El Nougat Machine, I love the idle cat cursor. It's so good. It's one of the highlights of the game. Somebody knew what King's Quest 3 is really all about. We did it, gang. We have a cat cookie. At long last. I guess we should make some other spells while we're down here. Okay.
This is
So we've got cat cookie. We haven't done becoming invisible. Cut a cactus with a knife. Cut a cactus with the knife. We do have the cactus, don't we?
You cut the cactus in half with a knife.
Hey, Balboa. This is the one with the infamous stairs and mountain path, but with the point and click, it's just not the same. It's not as
You
cruel as it used
squeeze
to
the
be.
cactus juice into the spoon.
Okay. Place cactus juice in a barrel.
You add the cactus.
Okay. Add 2 drops, 1 jar of lard. Okay. Lard. I believe we have lard somewhere.
There's nothing very interesting about this jar of whitish, thick lard.
So uninteresting, it didn't even get a description.
You add the jar of lard to the bowl. You keep the empty jar for
Okay.
later use.
Toad spittle.
The nightshade. Toad.
There we go.
You add 2 drops of toad spittle to the bowl.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by a brew of storms? Storm it up.
You carefully stir the contents of the bowl.
Okay, we've stirred, so we can recite. I should have
With
saved.
trepidation,
Well, I did save.
you prepare to recite
We're good.
the
We're good.
becoming invisible incantation.
Mountain is
Juice
good
of
life
cactus
experience.
and toad spittle upon myself, but just a little.
Hey,
With
6,
flame
7.
and moisture both present, I shall become most transparent.
I don't believe that most of these incantations would actually create magic. They're such bad poetry.
You wave the magic wand over the bowl.
I'm gonna add that back to the empty lard jar. Lard jar. Lard jar.
You carefully pour the invisibility ointment into the empty lard jar.
Lard jar. All right, another spell down. Look at this. Now we're rolling. It took a little while, and now it's all coming at once. Okay, that's another one. Oops. We've brewed a storm. We've become invisible. We turned another into a cat. We've enhanced musical talent. We haven't caused a deep sleep yet. We have nightshade. We have acorns. Okay, I think we can cast this one. 3 acorns. Then put the powder in a bowl. We've done understanding animals.
You grind.
Then,
You carefully
Bowl
put
it
the
up.
acorn.
okay. 1 cup of nightshade juice and then stir with a spoon.
The night. You pour. You carefully stir.
Okay, we're still doing okay on time. We're gonna light a blazer.
You light the. You place the.
Okay, here we go.
You wait until the
I
nightshade
love this
juice is
stuff.
almost gone.
Again,
A damp, powdery substance remains behind in the bowl.
I love the idea of Alexander putting together these spells. Like, I feel like this is such an immersive part of this game. I loved it in the original when it was basically just elaborate copy protection. Oh, so good. Okay, spread mixture on table.
You remove. You pour the.
Okay, now that it's on the table, we will recite the following. And we'll wave our magic wand and put it in a pouch.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite the causing a
Music's
deep
super
sleep
tense.
incantation.
I was even more tense in the original.
Acorn, nightshade, together mixed, concoction of a deep sleep fixed. From places of much lesser light, you bring to them a long good night.
Well put. Okay, let's see here. So now we'll wave the wand and pouch it up. Pardon me.
You wave the magic wand over the powder. You carefully scoop up the powder from the table. With steady hands, you put the sleeping powder into the empty pouch.
Pardon
You
me.
now have a magical powder that will put anyone in the vicinity to sleep when poured on the ground in a place where there's both darkness and moisture. The charcoal brazier
down your
burns
pants.
out.
I'm allergic to evil black cats. I sometimes wonder actually if I am allergic to pet dander. Like part of me's like, I just have allergies. I just have year-round allergies. It's just a thing. It's whatever. But then I also think it's like, what if I'm just allergic to the 3 cats and 1 dog that live with me? And if so, I really don't want to know.
Atop the oak table.
Because I don't have to make decisions around that. Hey, how's it going, Kevin? Let's see. So we've done causing a deep sleep. Teleportation at random. Spoonful of salt with mortar and pestle. Then mistletoe.
You're carrying a. You grind.
Then I believe the mistletoe's right there.
You place. You grind them.
And then is it add the unusual stone? Okay. Unusual stone, then kiss the stone and recite. Oh my, what an unusual stone.
This-
That's okay. Yeah, that is
this-
it.
You rub the stone in. You gently kiss the stone.
Okay. Recite the following.
With trepidation, you prepare to recite
trepidation,
the
here it comes.
teleportation at
I
random
believe this is how I learned the word
incantation.
trepidation. It
My
was from
kiss
King's
so
Quest
tender
3.
I now give, so that I may have a chance to live, seeking a place of trouble less. When my smooth stone I shall caress.
It really is convenient, yeah, that Alexander has access to exactly the spells he will need in his adventure and no more.
You wave the magic
access to
wand
all these
over
ingredients.
the stone.
What a very carefully curated set of spells this is. Okay. So I've done teleportation at random. Done fly like an eagle, understand
This
the
is
language.
first.
Okay, so done. We have done all the spells, gang. Spells complete. We've done it. I can't believe it. It took a little while. All these spells, that's the thing they don't tell you is that Roberta Williams actually researched this quite a bit, and all of these spells do work. All it takes is a little salt and mistletoe, and you can just teleport at random. It's amazing that doesn't happen accidentally more often. If it isn't that little turd of a
You
cat.
quickly pull the levers in the correct sequence.
This is why fish oil is a controlled substance, exactly. You know, a few years back, I've talked about on stream before, I have arthritis that I've developed in the last few years. And when it first started coming on, I thought it was just like getting old stuff. I thought it's like, yeah, I'm just, you know, sore and achy because I'm slowly turning into an old man. And I had the great idea of like, I'll start taking fish oil supplements. That's something that's supposed to help with joint pain and things. So I went and bought some fish oil and decided to take a nice big dose for my first dose of it. And when I took the giant horse pill of fish oil that I was going to take, it suddenly my throat started swelling shut and I couldn't breathe. And I realized as I gasped for air and looked at the bottle in my hand, in very small print, it noted that it contained krill, which is, of course, a tiny little shellfish. And I have a shellfish allergy, so I just basically gave myself a giant dose of a deadly allergen. It's just like, if only I could get this in concentrated pill form. Finally, a death pill for myself. And it was available over the counter at Walmart. Yeah, it never occurred to me that would be a concern. And you know what? That wasn't fun. I did the smart thing. Now, a really smart thing to do would be to have an EpiPen around, but who can afford that? So I just stumbled upstairs and took like 8 Benadryl, and I was fine. I survived. Nothing can kill me. Nothing's killed me yet. As far as I know, I'm immortal. Uh-oh, Manannan's almost
You
back.
carefully replace the
got a little
magic
surprise
wand
for him.
exactly as you found it. The cabinet door locks as you shut it.
It was terrifying. It's not smart to take a concentrated dose of the thing in the world you are most allergic to. Hey, Matt. Good to see you. Hey, David. Good to see you, too. I just saw you popped in also in the middle of my near-death experience. He's going to ask me to clean the kitchen. That sounds about right. I am on I'm on a very special medication now for my weird autoimmune arthritis that has largely cured it for the moment. So luckily I don't have to resort to fish oils and things like that anymore. Okay, we'll hide everything and then just simply remove our deadly porridge. All right, we're good. And we'll just sleep until Manannan gets home. I want to be well rested for his demise. Grandmother started soaking raisins in rum for her arthritis. She said it helped. Yeah, I mean, I've tried soaking myself in rum also, and it doesn't hurt.
I am hungry. Prepare me a meal at once.
Oh, I've already prepared you a meal. A most deadly meal. But if this is the one where you had chore for me, yeah, that would have been good. All right, let's see here. Cat cookie time. I wonder if that porridge is any good, though.
Some cat hair sticks to your teeth. You purr contentedly, enjoying your new life as a cat.
Yeah, I mean,
Not the preferred course of action.
isn't it, though? Cat percent complete. Yeah, I mean, that's right. You no longer have to worry about your miserable existence as a human being. You're
Manannan
content.
is impatiently waiting for his food. His stomach rumbles as he drums his gnarled fingers on the table. You'd better feed him quickly, or dire consequences may result.
Gnarly fingers, dude. here we go. Enjoy.
You watch, barely able to control a smile from spreading over your face.
Yeah, Shoe Puff,
The
that doesn't
wizard
sound so
chokes on
bad,
his
right?
little snack
Cat-like?
and clutches his throat. He seems to be turning a somewhat bluish color.
I would have expected a somewhat blackish color. But no, he's already a cat.
As the wizard manages to swallow the tainted, once hidden cookie, he greedily gulps the remainder of the porridge. You watch, hoping for a sign that the spell will begin its work, but it seems the wizard is unaffected.
Or is he?
Something is wrong. I feel strange.
Really? Maybe you should curl up. Have a cat nap.
What was in that porridge? A cookie?
Ah, the cookie. You know, that reminds me of a poem
Oh man,
Root
Alexander
of
gloating.
mandrake and fish oil, with cat hair over which I toil.
My spell!
That's right, baby.
You know that one.
You!
Awesome dude.
Yes?
You won't get away with this! You'll be sorry, Gwydion!
Yeah.
My name is Alexander.
Alexander Daventry. Please have your wizard spayed or neutered, yes.
Change me back immediately,
Sorry. Don't know how.
liar! Just wait, you wretched boy. You'll pay for this.
You've had enough to do.
You won't look so clever once you've been shrunk down to
What?
size.
Did you just foreshadow?
You'll never be a prince. You've been a pauper too long.
Keeping your voice.
You won't look so clever once you...
All right, well, there you have it, gang. We've turned a wizard into a cat. Let's collect our stuff. We take the wand with us, right? There's no reason not to. Guess I need to go out and get my key. I wonder if this game extends the last part as we set sail for Daventry significantly. Or if it more or less sticks to the original plot. I'm trying to decide if I can finish it tonight. A free house, why not just live here? Maybe we could start to terrorize all the local citizens. Maybe they'll bow down to us now. Does this version have the forced weight on the ship? Hey, Draconic Dude, welcome in. Has this wrapped up the KQ2 loose end with the father? Not really, other than just referencing that the curse exists. I don't get the feeling that we've really addressed it head on.
You unlock the oak cabinet using the brass key. Inside.
All right. Do we actually need the wizard's wand after this, or is it just for funsies? Trying to remember. I don't think the wand's required to cast any of the spells, is it? Look, I can just leave stuff open now. I don't care. You're going to check me, boo. Okay. Oh man, it took me one entire directory to get to this point. Leaving town. Okay. Let's teleport down to...
You pull out your magic map.
I had to put the house up for sale. Yeah, now this turns into like a gold rush kind of thing. You gotta sell your house. You gotta get on a ship.
You feel a strange pulling sensation.
Say goodbye to Brooklyn once and for all. There's a family album and letter? Is that a thing? Is that real? Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry, that's in Gold Rush. I was like, is that in this game? I know, now I get it. Sorry, Kevin. I immediately forgot the joke I myself was making. Uh-oh.
The sailors peer at you through bleary eyes and continue swilling their rum. One, who looks like the captain, pauses and drunkenly speaks to you.
Hi, me bucko. Busy wanting passage on me ship. What you running from? Oh, it's no matter, as long as you got gold. Let me see how much you got.
How about this much?
You eagerly peek inside the soft...
I bet if I turned into an eagle in front of them, they'd take me anywhere I want them to.
Come over here with...
Give me it! Give me it!
As you bring out the purse, the captain snatches it from your hand.
Aye, lad, I sees you do have a wee bit of gold. It's less than me regular fare, but I'll gives you passage anyways. We'll be waiting for you at the wharf, but not for long.
The captain and his men down their rum in one long draft.
I'll be waiting for you
and
at the
leave
Geordie.
tavern. You have nothing else to say to the barmaid at the moment.
Sorry, lady. I'm on a quest. My quest from God. And the ship's here. Okay. Let's do it. This is time to depart. We'll have this save here when I've inevitably forgotten something. Still a shame what they did to the barmaid. Such a wasted opportunity.
Hi, the captain said you'd be coming along. Get on board.
Okay. No way, that's Dave Lord. This is
salt air to perk up a boy's spirits. You feel excited about the upcoming journey.
It's perked up this boy's spirits. This boy's turned his frown upside down.
Ahoy there, me lad. Allow me to introduce myself. My name's Captain Blodlet. I'll be your host for
Hey,
this
Captain
here
Litblot.
voyage. Or what you'll be remembering of it.
What? What?
Pretty flag, ain't it?
You're
Yeah.
pirates?
Is it poison? Is the flag
so. We'll be
poisonous?
showing you to your quarters now.
Oh, don't try to eat that flag. Oh no, they run like bandits.
Set
That's like other
course for the
criminals.
island.
Aye, Captain.
Okay, this is the part of the game, as always, that I forget completely. Like, I must have played this game up to turning Manannan into a cat dozens of times as a kid and then just promptly quit. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and... The tavern music sounds like head, shoulders, knees and toes to me. Maybe that's just me.
Ever tried plugging a leak with your tail? Do you know where we're going? I've traveled on one of those royal vessels once. They're like a maze below decks.
We'll be passing a beach near a big mountain range soon.
A few weeks in Iceland.
I've traveled on one of those royal vessels.
Okay, let's see.
Yes.
Trying to remember, what do I do here? Hey, Retro Gamer Dad, good to see you. Welcome, man. I don't put him to sleep yet, do I? But that comes a little bit later.
You could if you knew where you were.
I'm on a pirate ship.
You don't need. There's the beds look.
Let's see. Do I wait for him to leave? Is that a thing? Does that not happen? I think if you put him to sleep now, you don't reach your destination, right? Does the captain never leave? I need something from his office, right? Oh, is it invisibility here? Is this invisibility time? Oh, wait, I guess all my stuff's in there, isn't it? That's why I need to get in there.
We're nearing the island, Captain. Orders?
As soon as we drop anchor, we'll head for shore. The treasure's assuredly still there, waiting for me.
Do you think the map is accurate?
No
Good
reason to
question.
think otherwise. The last captain of the ship insisted the map was genuine. 'Twas the last thing he said before I ran him through.
What about our new passenger? You think he's up to the task?
Are
Is this
you
a new
questioning
element?
me judgment?
No, Captain. It's just that we can't be knowing if we can trust it.
You be thinking to make a run for it? Fat chance of that. It's a dangerous journey to the center of the island. Even if they
Island.
made it that far, there's an impassable cliff face
Oh,
on the
no.
other side with a sheer drop to the ocean below. And if by some slim chance he managed to climb down, it's a mighty long swim to nearest land. And then there's the sharks.
Oh no, the sharks. The sharkies?
I guess he doesn't have much of a choice. Do you think there'll be traps on the island, Captain?
Well, of course there be traps, you empty-headed sea urchin. The treasure was buried in the days when those wizard characters used to run things. The pirate captain to whom the treasure belonged was something of a
Okay,
magician
yeah, okay,
himself. Who knows
Double
what
spec.
deadly devices were conjured up. Well, don't just stand there.
Hi.
Uh-oh.
A few hours later.
Take this parchment. It's got a lot of silly scribbling on it, but it gives you the best route through that jungle. Now get in there and find that treasure.
And try not to get killed.
Well, this is
Aye,
new.
It's a lot of trouble finding someone who won't be missed, and who's foolish enough to set foot on my ship.
The old map you obtained from the chart maps out Treasure Island.
Okay. Sure. Oh, pretty. A nice looking scene. Hope there are no booby traps. Ghost bells, eh?
The pillar. You see an old removing that. It's time to take your weight problem seriously. You could.
All right, looks like we have a puzzle. This could be a classic puzzle situation, which may require all of our puzzle solving skills. All I have at the moment is a shovel.
You can't, there's no point in the pillar, you can't,
wow.
It's time to take your weight problem seriously.
So what do we think, gang? I don't see quite what I can do here. Maybe I'll try talking to the bells. The map, I don't think, has any clues on it.
You examine through all of life's long, lonely walks, or skips, runs, or trips. True balances are keenly sought. Take heed to avoid tips. A tasteful trio, all distinct, are ways to find new density. Their traits, most heavy, norm, and light, will wait.
I don't see how I might.
Oh.
Ah.
Well, here we go.
You see a bottle. You see a...
Okay, now we have...
You can't use... You'll soon see for yourself whether the world is flat.
Okay, purple. Sure. Okay. This feels like a big bell, right? Don't I want to be big again? That's it?
Even here, gravity is a constant.
Okay. Okay. This does feel like it was designed by Erasmus now that you mention it. Oh man, I'm so happy. I decided to cancel class tomorrow since none of my students showed up on Tuesday. It's the last day of the semester for me. I'm so happy I'm not going to class tomorrow. I bet they are too. On Tuesday, oops.
You'll soon see for yourself whether the world.
On Tuesday, in my 9:30 a.m. class, which is a pretty good class. It's media, politics, and culture. That should be a fun class. Out of the 35 students I have enrolled in that class, so 35 students, 31 were absent. I had 31 absences out of 35. It is almost unthinkable. But there it was, just me and 4 students. Yes, this is college. Yeah, this is university. I once calculated out roughly how much they pay per class period, and boy, it's more than you'd think, and I would not skip if I could help it. Not in those numbers. Well, I was always a perfect attendance boy, too. Wait, do I not have the final bottle? Does
Even
it disappear?
here, gravity is a constant.
Where's my last bottle?
You can't. Feels.
Should I still have a third
gravity
bottle?
Is a constant. Even here, gravity is a constant. Through all of life's long.
Did I mess up somehow? Weird.
You consider collecting a few.
What to do? Curious. Surely that wasn't a soft lock. Surely I just messed it up,
Through
right?
all.
Because it feels like I should take this one, go back to medium size, and then I'm going to take the really light one to go across the remainder of the bridge. It seems like. Do I want a hint? Sure, I'll take something if I'm just on the totally wrong path. It is weird that the final potion disappears. Oh, there's a lever in the middle.
Feel.
Oh.
You pull the lever. The braces on the side where you came from
I
snap
would have
back into
never
place.
figured that out. That was not reading as a lever to me at all. I thought it was just a weird rendering of the background. Wow, thank you, Packet Game. Is it Meeps? Are we dealing with a Meep situation?
Begin you shall across the sea, its clear hue like the sky, to find yourself on endless sand, like blood, and yet bone dry. And then to luscious fields of wheat, a wide expanse of crops, through waving grasses growing
Red,
tall,
yellow.
and brushing across their tops. High over snowy mountain pass, your journeys near. You can't.
Beans.
Maybe the map should be color.
Okay.
Maybe the map should be color.
Red, yellow.
Begin you shall across the sea, its clear hue like the
Green.
sky, to find yourself on endless sand.
Baby blue.
You can't. You can't.
Nope.
Maybe the map should be color code. Your hand.
Okay. Blue. Red. Yellow. Green. Purple, not it. Oh, this dance sequence is too long.
Maybe the map should be color coded.
Green. Definitely not blue again. Definitely not blue again. I'd like to try it one more time before I
Maybe
decide.
the map should be color.
Maybe you should be color coded.
Begin you shall across the sea, its clear
So I'm on
hue
green.
like the sky.
High over Snowy Mountain
to find
Pass, your
yourself on
journey's near the end.
endless sand, like blood, and yet bone dry. And then to luscious fields of wheat, a wide expanse of crop.
So Snowy Pass, is there a white stone? I guess some do light up white, don't they?
You can't. You can't. You can't.
Glub glub.
Maybe the map should be color coded. You can't.
What if I made a wrong move here and I can't get to where I need to be? Let's maybe
Maybe the
start over
map
from
should
the
be
beginning.
color coded.
Blue?
shall across the sea. Its
Yellow
clear hue
and
like the
green. Is there a way to go this direction with yellow? There's yellow.
you.
Now looking for a green. Give me a green. Gotta have that green.
You can't.
This hardly feels right. Then on to yellow.
You can't. Maybe the map should be color-coded. You can't.
Okay.
Begin you shall across the sea. It's
All right, well, that's brown, which is supposedly where I end, but that can't be right. Okay, should we work backwards? Let's work
maybe the map
backwards.
should be color-coded.
We need a brown close to the other side. Okay, we need to end up there. So it's going to be brown.
Begin you shall across the sea. Its clear hue like
Okay,
the
I'll
sky.
write it down.
To find yourself on endless
You know I
sand,
don't like taking
like
notes.
blood, and yet bone dry.
But when I
And
do
then
take notes,
to luscious
I always use
fields
my
of wheat,
StairQuest
a wide
notebook.
expanse of crops, through waving grasses growing tall, hand brushing
Okay,
across
let's see
their tops.
here.
High over snowy mountain pass, your journey's near the end.
Blue,
Step last
red,
onto the well-tilled earth, where wounded feet may end.
yellow, green. I'm still not quite sure what color the mountain pass is. I guess some of them maybe line up as white. It's hard to tell. And then brown. Okay. So let's see. We'll work this backwards. So brown to white. That one lights up as brown. That one's white. So let's see here. Brown, white. I need a green that connects to that. Over there. Okay, I see it. Maybe. Blue. Red. Yellow. Is there green from here? Okay, green, white. There's a white one.
You can. You can.
Huh.
You can't.
Okay, blue, red. We could go blue, red, yellow, green, and we're back in our same problem. Need something white we can jump to. But I'm guessing we need to end right here to get across, because brown should be our final one. So brown, white. We need a green that connects to this white one, which is up there. So before the green one, we need a yellow. Yeah, a yellow that connects to that.
This stone flashes gray, and the stone is. The stone permeates. This stone The stone. Purple energy surrounds this stone.
So as far as I can tell, none of these are purple, right?
Begin you shall across the
Blue.
sea, its clear hue like the sky, to find yourself on endless sand, like blood, and yet bone dry.
Maybe
and
yellow
then
first?
To luscious fields of wheat, a wide expanse
Yellow
of
then
crops,
red? So
through
blue,
waving grass.
yellow, red maybe? Let's see if blue, yellow, red is the trick. Maybe that second line is too different. Blue?
You can't.
Red.
The stones.
Yellow. Any green around here?
This stone. The stone. The stained stretch. The stone. The stone.
Green.
You can't.
Yeah. If we can just dip fly wings in essence, this would be all done. Why am I struggling with this
Maybe
so
the
much?
map should be color coded.
Okay. Let's look at this puzzle clue one more time.
Begin you shall across the
Blue.
sea, its clear hue like the
That's
sky,
clear.
to find yourself on endless sand, like blood, and yet bone dry. And then to luscious fields of wheat, a wide expanse of crops, through waving.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's blue, red. I don't think yellow is in there. Yellow, green, white, brown. I just don't see how to make it across there. Again, brown, I think it means we have to end here. And we need a white stone that connects to that, which is that one.
The stone. The stone. The stained. The stone seems.
We need to go boom, boom. But there's no yellow that connects to that.
Begin you shall across the sea, its.
Most of the trip is on the right side. I'll take that hint. Okay, let's see. Blue. Red. Yellow.
The stone. This stone, maybe the map should be color-coded.
Blue?
Purple in kiss you
Red. Yellow. Green.
the stone
White.
this
Brown.
purple in the stone the stained the stone
Blue.
the stone
Red. Yellow. Green. White. Brown. Okay. I didn't think about repeating the pattern. Thank you, Packet Game. That hint was all the nudge I needed. But you know what? Let's see what the next screen is. I think I'm going to call it quits here. I don't think I can wrap up the game tonight. So, oh no, this looks like another puzzle, all right. I was afraid of that. We may end it here and come back and wrap this one up later. Maybe Friday night. I might come back for an early Retro Adventure Friday and bring this one to an end. But this is fun. I like this edition. I feel like the second half of the game actually needed more puzzles. And I don't particularly mind a puzzly-ass puzzle, which is sort of what these things are. So I have no complaints there. But hey, Chloe, good to see you. I think you've been here forever, and I just haven't bothered to say hey. But hey to everybody. Hey, thank you for joining me for Retro Adventure Wednesday and this very fun game. I've been having a blast with this one. I hope you've been enjoying it too. Like I said, I think I'll be back on Friday night. Be sure to tune in. If you're watching on YouTube, like, follow, subscribe, all those sorts of things. But for now, we should get a raid going before we call it a night. Where should we go? We've got lots of good options. Oh my goodness. Let's drop in on Robot Spacer. Robot Spacer's playing Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, a game that I'm deeply curious about. It is a Life is Strange 'em Up, very much a narrative adventure in that tradition. It looks really fascinating. You'll probably see me play it eventually at some point on this stream, but let's raid in there just in time to get spoilers probably for a narrative game. In a way, they'll ruin it, but you'll like Robot Spacer. Robot Spacer plays a lot of retro games as well. Be sure to drop a follow over there. But for now, gang, thank you again for dropping in. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Hey, Tom, thank you again, everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will plan to see you on Friday night. Everybody take care.